What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with another 90-day fiance video, and this one right here is all about Bilal and Shaeeda. And trust me when I tell you, people are feeling rather, I wouldn't say the word is triggered, but something along those lines. But before we get into it, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel, every single person that is a member of Patreon, and every single person that is a subscriber as we continue to grow. But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, Shaheeda decided to come out with a very, very interesting post. And this post itself in particular, she came out by trying to give everybody some relationship advice. And the way people have reacted on Reddit is absolutely crazy. But let's begin with what it says at the very, very top. How to be a good wife, part one. One, if he sincerely apologized, stop bringing it up. Something that she is not good at doing, but okay. Two, ladies, our tone and tongue can be our biggest downfall. Stop the low blows and filthy language in communicating with your partner. Three, focus on the 80% you have rather than the 20% you're not getting. I mean, this is her, in my opinion, definitely confirming that she wants to be submissive for his money. But also the very bottom, very faint there in the bottom, it says, there is no such thing as the perfect relationship. Now, before I get into some of these comments that are quite on point, shall I say, she talks about how there's no such thing as the perfect relationship. Listen, of course there is no such thing as the perfect relationship because there is no such thing as the perfect human being. But there is something called a healthy relationship versus a toxic relationship. You can say toxic is also an unstable relationship. Now, Shaeeda, the question is, are you in a healthy relationship or in an unstable relationship? Because the fact is, if you are in a relationship that is not stable, a relationship that is not fair, a relationship that is not healthy to the slightest, then everything that you're saying is absolute bullcrap. You say it because you want to give people a reason why you're staying with a man that clearly doesn't let you breathe, doesn't let you have an opinion. She is the kind of person where she's the kind of person that will give all of her girlfriends advice, but she doesn't follow none of that advice. She's the kind of person that would tell you that her man ain't this, her man ain't that, but will still be with him and then tell you the next day, oh no, he apologized, oh, and it's all good. You know, ladies, I know you know what I'm referencing. She's one of them one. You know, but the reality is she loves to talk that smack, but it's just stupid. She comes in also at the very bottom as well that I missed here, where it does say, a reminder to myself first, I'm still learning how to be. Mm, mm, mm. It's interesting because she can call it a reminder to herself, but why she's sharing it with us, I don't know. But let's get into some of these comments, man. Somebody came out here and said, one, test your wife's loyalty by pranking her. Two, make sure your own needs are met first. After all, if you're not happy, how can she be? How can she be? Three, act childish when you feel you're being disrespected so she knows you're serious. And this is exactly how Bilal has behaved towards Shaheeda, but yet she wants to come out with another series of defending his actions and saying why she's more than happy to continue being submissive, which has resulted to even her sisters claiming that maybe she's just sticking around for the lifestyle and not for the man. Also, someone added in by saying, don't forget, make sure you complain to your ex-wife and family about your current wife. Have your ex-wife's back over your current wife. Yes, the whole prenup in the situation. Someone else adds in, and don't forget, lecture her about how wrong she is every time she tries to stand up for herself. It gets better. And don't forget, never offer any of the blanket. That one's just killer to me. This is why I was just laughing before I made this video, because the most interesting thing about this video, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm literally only making it because this topic is so hilarious and the comments are so hilarious. I just wanted just to share it so you guys could be in on the act. But the matter of the fact is, the way she thinks it's okay for her to come out with this ridiculous information that she would never even follow herself is beyond stupid. I mean, surely, Bilal decided to prank at the very beginning to find out whether she was with him for the money or if she was with him because she genuinely wanted to be with him. Well, here's the fun fact. Despite the fact that they had an interview on ET YouTube page, yes, and apparently they said the prank was what did they say again? It doesn't matter what they said, man. They say a lot of mumbo jumbo. But the fact is, if a prank was built to decide to find out whether she was a gold digger or not, well, clearly he's forgotten that, because the way she behaves clearly shows that she is potentially a gold digger. But also, was the prank really there to for him to find out whether or not she would become submissive, though? That is the question. And it seems to me that her actions are showing that yes, she's more than happy to be submissive. So I think the prank was there really and truly to find out a series of events of whether she's going to just put up with his BS rather than, have a whole blowout about it. And it probably explains why, whenever she tried to stand up for herself, he'd always lecture about how wrong she was. But this is the last thing that I'm going to say, and then we can cut the video short, okay, ladies and gentlemen. But someone else came in by saying marriage advice from a couple that has been married for 2 seconds. Further qualifications: the wife has been engaged multiple times. The husband has been divorced multiple times. And we're supposed to get advice from these two, the two people that can't even stick in a freaking relationship. I mean, I say these two, more from Shaeeda more than it is Bilal anyway. I'm pretty sure if it's Bilal that made the post, it would have been a whole freaking lecture, let alone it being that simple. But at the end of the day, right now, every single person is finding this absolutely cringe, because it is cringe. It says here, every divorced woman remembers trying to absorb these habits before finally admitting to herself she deserves better. For real. It reminds me of those people on Facebook posting, "I love my life." Like, who are you trying to convince here? And that's another good point, to be fair with you. If your relationship is that solid, if your relationship is that good, then why are you out here trying to tell us about your relationship not being perfect, but XYZ? If your relationship was good, then you wouldn't be out here trying to let us know that it's good. People that tell us the relationship is good is the people that are not actually in a good relationship. It's like, really. But anyway, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, again, this literally video was just made just me to share what the hell I'm reading here, because I find it quite hilarious, funny to share with you. And I really want to get your take. What do you think about Shahida's comments when it comes to her talking about how, let me remind you, how to be a good wife, part one, giving you, all you ladies, advices. If he sincerely apologized, stop bringing it up. 2, ladies, our tone and tongue can be our biggest downfall. Stop the low blows and filthy language in communicating with your partner. 3, focus on the 80% you have rather than the 20% you're not getting. And you know what the funny thing is, though? She talks about how to be a good wife, but why is there not a post about also how to be a good husband? Very one-sided, isn't it, ladies? I mean, personally, I wouldn't take advice from anyway, even if they told me how to be a good husband. So, okay, whatever. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.